All right, we are ready to get started this morning. All you need is open space to work. If you have a mitt and you have a bag, you want to punch the bag, go for it. All of these combos will work on a heavy bag or on mitts with a partner. You can also just do them in the air. If you want to up the ante, you can do them with hand weights as well. All right, to warm up, feet about hip width apart. Just start with some gentle arm swings. Just kind of loosening up your back, getting your body moving a little bit. Start lifting your heel, turning a little further. And then if everything's feeling okay, start going a little faster, really letting your arms fly out a little more. Beautiful, 2 more. And then bringing that back to stillness. Moving to your arm rotations, nice big circles. And then go the other direction. And then throw those arms in and out, crossing over one arm first and then the other. So you're switching back and forth. Beautiful. All right, from here, bring your feet out about shoulder width. We're gonna do some hip rotations. And then go the other direction. And then we're gonna start with our feet back at hip width. And we're just gonna do some little mini side lunges. Just kind of starting to wake everything up. Ankles, hit knees, feet. Just kind of checking in. If everything feels good, step out a little wider, back to a shoulder width. And still just lunging gently from side to side. And if everything's feeling good there, go ahead and step out nice and wide. And really wake up those legs. Beautiful, bring it back in. From here, we're gonna do our windmill. So arms out, opposite hand to opposite foot, reaching your other arm up towards the sky. Start out with your knees bent a little, but if it feels good, you can go ahead and straighten them to get a good stretch through the back of your legs. Two more. And then finishing off with our high knees. So starting out with medium knees, and then kind of working your way up. Bringing them higher and higher till you hit whatever is your max. The goal being to eventually be able to bring those knees all the way up to your shoulder. Two more on each leg. Beautiful. All right. So starting out with our first combo today, we're actually going to be in a little mini horse stance. You're going to be doing it for 2 minutes. So do one you can sustain. And you're just going to be jabbing right out in front of you, straight punches the whole time. Waking up our legs, waking up our glutes, waking up our shoulders. All right, 2 minutes, here we go. Remember to keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. Let them kind of roll down your back a little. And release your jaw. Draw your tongue away from the roof of your mouth, keeping everything nice and relaxed until the moment you're actually punching. And then right back to relaxed. You got it. If your legs start to get a little tired from that horse stance, pop up and then pop right back down. And if you're like a squatting machine and you feel like this isn't enough work for you, bring those feet out, drop that horse stance a little bit lower. More than halfway there. Keep punching, keep breathing. You got it. "30 seconds to go. Check your weight, make sure it's back in your heels. If it's not, you can lift your toes to kind of help rock that weight back. It'll change the focus of the work in your lower body, help you really get the most benefit out of that squat. Almost there. And time. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. March it out for a second. And then we're going to put that left leg in front. We're going to start off with a front kick. And then we're going to do a jab, jab, elbow. One more time. Front kick, and it's a front snap kick going right up the center. Jab, jab, both going right towards the nose. And then that elbow is coming through right across the jawline. So one more time. Front kick, jab, jab, elbow. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. I like to put my hand out to catch the elbow. Reminds me of where I should stop so I don't over rotate and torque anything. Plus it makes a nice sound when you hit it. Keep going, you got this. Start off slow. Make sure you've got the pattern. This is a pretty simple one. And then once you've got it, go ahead and pick up the pace just a little bit. Over halfway there. Still keeping those shoulders down. Still relaxing the jaw. Shifting your weight on that kick. You shift your weight to your back leg, kick with the front, put it down, shift back forward for that jab, and turn for the elbow. Perfect, looking good. Almost there. And time, beautiful. March it out, take a breath. And then we have to go to the other side. So put that right leg in front. This time, it's gonna be a front snap kick on the right leg. 2 jabs, still bringing that elbow right across at the jawline. So front kick, jab, jab, elbow. 2 minutes, here we go. Beautiful. That jab should be quick and it should go all the way in and all the way out both times. So don't do this where you just sort of wave it out here, all the way out, all the way back, both times. Nice, you got it. More than halfway there. See how I'm raising my heel as I turn to get good pivoting on that elbow? That's going to give us more power and protect our joints so that as we pivot, we're not hurting that knee. Looking good. All right, it's time for our first burst of speed. Here we go, fast as you can. Keep breathing. Almost there. And time. Beautiful. March it out. All right, from here, we're gonna take our left leg. We're just gonna bring it up and tap the heel. That's all we're doing, just on that left leg. It's a simple motion, but it works the inside of that leg really well. Here we go, 1 minute. Keep your other hand up. And you're going for bringing that heel up as high as you can. And contracting a little bit in the middle. So you're working the inside of the leg and you're working the abs a little. Halfway there. Keeping the other hand up, shoulders relaxed. Beautiful, 10 more seconds. And time, excellent. Whew. March it out, give those legs a shake, and then go grab some water. 1 set down, 2 to go. All right, bringing it back in. From here, we're gonna go back to that little horse stance, higher or lower, as it fits for you, for your body. And you're just gonna do hooks. High, high, low, low. That's all we're doing for 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Holding that horse stance, high hook, low hook, low hook. Just working those shoulders and your back muscles while you're working your lower body with that squat. This is a great one to work on a heavy bag or even just a padded post. Because that resistance at that point of contact there really emphasizes the work in your back. If you want to mimic that, stop yourself short just past your face. Beautiful. More than halfway there already. Still relaxing those shoulders in between strikes. Drop that squat just a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. You got 25 seconds to go. You can do it. Almost there. And time. Beautiful. Shake those legs out again. All right, and then we're gonna put that left leg back in front. This time, we're gonna do a roundhouse kick, put it down, jab, cross, front elbow. So one more time. Roundhouse kick, put it down, jab, cross, front elbow. You got it, 2 minutes on the clock. So roundhouse, jab, cross, front elbow. Beautiful. Take a few minutes. Well, a few minutes. Take a few combos and make sure you've got your feet in the right position. From this elbow position where you finish, just pop that roundhouse kick up from right there and then shift for your 2 straight punches. Yeah, nice, very smooth. Oh, and we're halfway there already. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Forty more seconds. You got it, keep going. Time for the burst of speed. Fast as you can. As fast as you safely can. Make sure you're protecting your knees and your elbows. Almost there. Go, go, go. And time. Nice. All right, march it out. And then we're gonna do the other side. So put that right foot in front. You're gonna make sure you turn sideways. Front leg roundhouse kick. Jab, cross, front elbow. Just like we did on the other side. 2 minutes, here we go. Roundhouse, jab, cross, front elbow. Beautiful. Remember, it can feel different on each side. So take the first few slow. Make sure you've got your feet in the right spot. And if you mix up a punch here or there, no worries. Because as we know, all movement is good movement as long as it doesn't hurt. So just keep moving. Looking good, you got it. More than halfway there. Only 50 seconds to go already. Beautiful. Make sure those punches go almost all the way out. You want them fully extended, but not locked at the elbow. All right, 20 seconds, time for that burst of speed. Keep it up. Almost there. Really getting that heart rate up. One more. And time. Beautiful. All right, from here, we gotta do the other leg. So nice centered stance, guard position, shoulders down, hands up by your jaw, and you're just bringing that foot up and tapping it. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. If you feel it on the outside of your leg instead of the inside, that's okay. You're still working those muscles. But the outside of the leg's done a little more work already this morning. So it may be more fatigued. You may feel it sooner. Remember, you're crunching in just a little bit. So you're working those abs a bit too. You got it. Almost there. And time. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. Go grab some water. And then we have one more set. All right, finishing it out. Back to that little mini horse stance right there. This time, we're gonna do all 6 of our basic punches. So we're gonna do jab, jab, hook, hook, upper, upper. Yep, just like that. 2 straights, 2 hooks, 2 uppers. 2 minutes on the clock, here we go. Adjust your squat to whatever height is good for you. At this point in your workout, it may be different than what it was earlier. Maybe you're warmed up and ready to go, and you can drop that squat deeper. Maybe your legs are getting tired, and you need to raise it just a little bit. As long as you're still working at your level, you're all good. Nice and steady, keep breathing, keep punching. And again, if you want to mimic hitting that bag, stop your strikes short and engage the muscles to stop them right at that, just past center point and right at your chin height for those uppers. More than halfway there already. Check in with those shoulders, check in with your jaw, make sure they're relaxed. Check in with your legs, your feet. Is your weight in your heels? If not, rock back, lift those toes. Are your legs feeling the burn? If they are, adjust as needed. If they're not, drop it down a little deeper. Almost there. Keep breathing. And time. Excellent. Shake it out. And then we're going to go back to that left leg in front. We're going to do that front snap kick again. And this time, we're going to do a cross hook, hook. So it's front snap kick, cross, and then you're doing 2 hooks with that front arm. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Front snap, cross, hook, hook, reset. Beautiful. Can be a little unwieldy getting used to that double hook. Just make sure you're taking care of your shoulder. If you feel any pinching or stabbing pain, you may have to modify the movement a little bit. Maybe drop the second hook. In that case, you might want to just finish off with another cross. So if the double hook doesn't feel good, do cross, hook, cross. If it feels okay on your shoulder, stick with that double hook because it really helps work those back muscles and back of the shoulder. Beautiful. 50 seconds to go. Almost there. 30 more seconds. We're about to do that last burst of speed. Starting. Oh, not quite yet. And now, go. You got it. High intensity. Go as hard as you can, safely within your body. One more. Beautiful. And then march it out. Now we got to go to the other side. So put that left foot in front. You do that same front snap kick, cross, hook, hook. Remember your hook? Your arm should be in a right angle at the elbow with your wrist nice and straight. So if you are hitting a bag or a pad, you want your wrist to be in line with your forearm. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Front snap, cross, hook, hook. Reset. Nice. Remember, do it slow a couple times on each side, just to make sure you've got it. And if you throw in an extra jab, no worries. Happens to me all the time. Looking good. Nice and steady. We've got less than a minute to go. Beautiful. All right, from here, we're going to slow it down. Power shots. So I want you to really focus on those punches. Pull that hook back. Use your hip. Beautiful. Two more like that. Last one like this. And then back to full speed as fast as you can. You got it. Go, go, go. And time. Nice. March it out. Whew. And then we are going to finish off with just some nice simple good mornings. So for the good morning, you want your feet between hip and shoulder width apart, depending on what's comfortable for you. You're leaning forward, keeping your back nice and flat. Hands on your head or hands on your lower back if you need that extra cue to help you keep that back flat. You're only going to where your back starts to round. If that's all the way parallel to the floor, great. If it's here or even here, that's fine too. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Keep a nice bend in your knees. Keep the weight in your heels, lift those toes. As you stand up, let your shoulders sink down each time. Halfway there. Keeping your head in line with your neck and back. So as you lean forward, you're looking towards the floor. Ten more seconds. And time. Beautiful. March it out. Go grab some water. And then we have our final stretch. All right. Bringing those feet hip width apart, maybe a little wider if it's more comfortable for you. Bring your arms up with a nice deep breath. And then you're gonna lean gently to one side. Coming back to center. And then lean to the other side. Back to center again. Nice, gentle little back bend if it feels good. And then fold all the way forward and exhale. From here, if you have glasses, you might want to set those down for a second. You're going to come back up to that flat back we used in our good mornings and let your arms swing in gentle circles in one direction. And then in gentle circles the other direction. Letting gravity do the work here. Just massaging out those shoulder joints. And then we're going to sink all the way down to the ground. Let everything get nice and heavy, including your head. And then bend your knees, roll up nice and slow. Bring your shoulders all the way up and then roll them down and back. We're going to do that 2 more times. And then we're going to roll those shoulders forward. And 1 more. Swing your arms in and out again. Beautiful. From here, bring your feet in close together. If you have a lot of flexibility and you need a little extra stretch, you're going to step 1 foot over the other. If that's not in your range, that's okay. Just keep your feet close together. You're going to bring your arms up and then fold forward again. This time, trying to keep your knees as straight as you can. They don't have to be all the way straight, just as straight as they can be to get a good stretch through the back of your leg. If you have one leg crossed over the other, the back leg is the one that's going to feel the stretch. And then come back up. Switch feet if you had one crossed over. If you didn't, that's okay. You're just going right back down into that forward fold. Letting your head hang nice and heavy. Letting your jaw relax. Shake your head gently from side to side. And then nod gently up and down. And then come right back up. All right, last one today. We're gonna bring our feet nice and wide. Bring those arms up, fold forward one more time. This time we're gonna walk our hands over to one foot and bend the opposite knee, really lean into that stretch. You should feel it through your side body, maybe through your hip and down into your back and or your glute and leg, and on the inside leg on the other side. Coming back to center and then go to the other side. Walk your hands over first and then bend that leg just as much as you need to get a really good stretch. If straight leg is good for you, if that's your edge, stay there. You want to feel a stretch, but not pain. And release, come back to center. Roll all the way up one more time. And you are all done. Fabulous job today. We have class again on Saturday morning. And don't forget to visit functionalbliss.us to see our live class schedule for all our other great classes.